We're going to start off with our first offer. It is part of the flash sale with P&O, under £500 for 12 nights. And here's our lovely Keith from the Sunday Show to tell you more.
Launched by Her Majesty the Queen, P&O Cruises Oriana is a much-loved household name. This beautiful classic ship has been exclusive to adults since its multi-million-pound refit in 2011. And at just 69,000 tonnes, she has a warm intimacy that will sweep you off your feet in moments. Coffee lovers can indulge in Oriana's very own Costa coffee outlet, while those who like to drink with a view will adore the aptly named Crow's Nest. The iconic Anderson's Bar is where P&O's impeccable service is summed up in a warm and welcoming smile. But for me, it's all about this place, the Lord Tavern's Bar. Trust me, if you're a sports fan, you'll be bowled over. With numerous dining options, including Marmite for breakfast or bread and butter pudding for dessert, I'm already sold. It's high-quality, classic British cuisine, although at the Alfresco Cafe, it's infused with Mediterranean favourites such as pizza and pasta. To celebrate in style, you can book a table at Marco Pierre White's Ocean Grill, or choose the stylish Sorrento's, where your fillet of beef is cooked right in front of you. With a range of activities taking place throughout the day, you really will struggle to fit everything in, from pub quizzes to sports tournaments, dance lessons, informative talks and interactive demonstrations. You'll be spoilt for choice. Thankfully, you don't need to remember when and where everything is going on, because you have this, the Horizon. It's your daily ship's newspaper, and it's delivered to your cabin every night for the next day. Sometimes, though, you may just want to sit back and do nothing at all. Bliss. I always say if you're spending too much time in your cabin, then you're not making the most of the cruise. But when you do actually decide to sleep, the surroundings on board Oriana will be very pleasing on the eye. With 8 different types of cabin to choose from, they're elegant, warm and welcoming, and offer something for all tastes and all budgets. Now, where's that room service menu?
What a beautiful ship. She is adults only, isn't she, Gemma?
Adults only ship, so for those of you who want some peace and quiet, and you're going to get it.
Yeah, you certainly are. And Gemma's allowed to that, because you're our mum, aren't you? So,
oh, yeah. I've just got to the end of the summer holidays. Woo!
So this is really, really low in price. It's got a huge saving, but the offer will come to an end before the end of the week. Let's show you where we're going to be cruising to from Southampton, which is really easy. If you've never cruised from Southampton...
Yeah, it's one of the big benefits, isn't it? Just being able to pack without having to sort of trying to weigh your suitcase on your bathroom scales drives me mad. So you don't have to do that. Take what you like, ladies. And all of your luggage is taken care of, delivered to your stateroom. We're making our way over to Cadiz, aren't we? Yes. Now, Cadiz is lovely in itself. From here, you can go and take a tour to Seville, which is obviously completely stunning, and there's loads to see there. But actually, Cadiz itself is great. It's an ancient port. It's a peninsula. It's almost sort of nearly an island, and it's got a lovely old city surrounded by a wall, and then the ruins of sort of several castles that can be visited. You can actually do a walking tour of the walled city, and then you've got lovely attractions like the Plaza España, where you can go and sit, and you've got amazing restaurants and loads to see. And then in Seville, you've of course got the Cathedral of Seville, which is incredible, and it's actually where Christopher Columbus is buried. So for keen, cruisers and everything who are interested in sailing, you might be interested to go and visit that. But so much more to see. You could go to Ronda as well, which is sort of stunning, typical Spanish village, and that's not too far away. So depending what you want to do, you've got lots to do.
And then day 5 is Malaga.
Yes. Now, I've always had a great time whenever going to Malaga. And again, great town to explore. You've got the cathedral, you've got the Picasso Museum as well. And it's one of those nice places to get around. You can easily get around by bus or just walking. But also you could do a trip to the Alhambra in Granada. Totally possible to do that in a day. You've got the Gibralfaro Castle at the top of the hill, where there's a beautiful old bull ring and a museum there as well. Recently, there's been a designer mall opened quite close to the port. Don't roll your eyes, Sean. So an opportunity to get some nice Spanish fashions. But also, you could even head to Marbella if you wanted to as well. So great. From Malaga, you can easily get about to lots of places.
Do you know, you could actually do on this cruise some great Christmas shopping as well.
Absolutely. That's a really good idea. Yeah, very good. And then day 6, you're in Valencia, 3rd largest city in Spain. You've got to visit the spaceship-style building which houses the City of Arts and Sciences.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah, there it is. Perfect, yeah. And then day 7, we're off off to Barcelona, which is, of course, overlooked by the famous Sagrada Familia, a stunning city full of life, full of amazing architecture. It's beautiful. Then day 8, we're just relaxing at sea on board the ship, and then day 9, we hit Gibraltar. Gibraltar's great. There's loads to do. If it's a beautiful clear day, take the cable car up to go and have a look. That's a really kind of good way of getting some good views. And then you could go to St Michael's Cave as well, which is located within the Upper Rock Nature Reserve. Gibraltar, of course, famous for its big rock. So to get into St Michael's Cave, you just get a ticket for the reserve, and then there's lots of other things you can do. You can purchase that all with your cable car ticket as well. But in the caves, you've got big stalagmites and stalactites. It's quite cool. And those are the Barbary apes that the island is well known for.
Looks a bit grumpy, that one.
He does. I wouldn't like to get in his way, actually.
No.
Yeah. And then day 10, we're off to Lisbon in Portugal. Obviously, it's the capital, and just a lovely mix of museums, castles, cathedrals, charming sort of features. You wander around, they've got like beautiful tiles and little sidewalk cafes, and a really nice old-fashioned and quite relaxed feel in Lisbon, and you can explore on foot as well, which is really good. And what I notice in Portugal is that it's always quite reasonable when you stop to have a coffee or whatever.
Yes,
it really is. Actually, the
definitely.
prices are quite lower than other places in Europe. And you saw there in a picture the Bellum Tower as well, which you'll see as you sail in.
And then a final couple of days at sea, and then back, of course, to Southampton. What a lovely time to get away. It's all a bit miserable here in the UK, you know, kind of...
Yeah, getting a bit gloomy.
Yeah, and this is your chance to get away. So this is part of their flash sale. It's an adults-only ship. You're saving £440 off the brochure. I said this does finish really soon. That's all. So if you'd like to book this, if you've got any questions, our cruise consultants are ready to take your calls on 0800 840 1088. It's a free phone number, of course, or you can look online on our website planetcruise.co.uk/TV. I mean, when you think you're away for 12 nights in this beautiful accommodation, this gorgeous ship,
it's extraordinary value for money, isn't it?
Well, all of your food, all of your entertainment.
Yeah.
A little bit of advice, if Southampton's a little way from where you live, why not stay at the Meon Valley Marriott Hotel in Southampton? We'll show you that a bit later, actually, but you can stay there from £70 per person per night, but you get all of your parking and port transfers as well. The value on this, by the way, works out. Gemma's had a calculator out.
I have.
Yes, £42 per person per night. Something else we can also sort out for you are excursions at a fraction of the price. You can do these directly through Planet Cruise. Little example of some of them there. And so we could not just get this all arranged nicely for you, but save you up to 60% off the prices you'd pay on board as well.
I'll tell you what, though, if you're free around that time, why not? The the price on that is extraordinary.
It really is. But so last week we had, I think, you know,
Yeah,
some of them
it flew.
Yeah, some of the busiest, say, deals ever.